Hi guys, my name is RJ Herrera and for this video, we will try to solve another problem using pa rin ang Heron's formula or ang the law of Herons. But before we start, alamin muna natin kung ano nga ba ang Heron's formula and kung paano or kailan natin siya pwedeng gamitin or i-apply sa pag-solve ng isang problem. Okay, so Heron's formula is used to calculate the area of a general triangle using the length of its sides. So basically, magagamit natin ang Heron's formula once na given ang tatlong side ng isang triangle. And now, proceed na ngayon tayo sa ating problem number 2. Calculate the area of the given figure if the sides of the said triangle are A is equals to 82, B is equals to 44, and C is equals to 53. Okay, so as we can see, given na yung tatlong sides natin, which is yung sides A, B, and C. Here. So, from this point, masasabi na natin, or pwede na natin ngayong isolve to gamit ang Heron's formula since given yung tatlong side na hinihingi dun sa ating law of Herons. Okay, so sa paggamit ng law of Herons, gagamit ngayon tayo ng Heron's formula. Okay, so S is equals to the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C, as S is equals to A plus B plus C over 2. Okay, so bago tayo mag-proceed sa formulang ito and para mahanap yung ating capital letter S which stands for the semi-perimeter of the triangle, which is yun yung hinahanap natin dito sa ating problem, yun yung ating isosolve, ay kailangan muna nating isolve yung ating small or yung value ng ating small letter S since required siya or kailangan siya dito sa ating formula. So, paghiwalayin lang natin. So, substitute lang natin lahat ng value na hinihingi dito sa ating formula. So, A plus B plus C over 2. So, 82 plus 44 plus 53 over 2. Then, after nating ma-substitute lahat ng value, pwede na ngayon natin siyang isolve sa ating calculator. And ang nakuha natin ngayon sagot ay 89.5. So, ito na ngayon yung value ng ating small letter S. Now na may value na yung ating small letter S, pwede na ngayon tayo mag-proceed dito sa ating isang formula to solve the semi-perimeter of our triangle. Gaya ng ginawa natin dito, substitute lang natin lahat ng value na hinihingi dito sa ating formula. Okay, so after nating masubstitute lahat ng value dito sa ating formula, pwede na ngayon natin siyang i-apply sa ating calculator or pwede na ngayon natin siyang i-solve sa ating mga calculator. And ang nakuha natin ngayon sagot ay 1,055.83. Ayun, so this will be our final answer and ito na ngayon yung value na ating semi-perimeter.
Heron's formula is applied to determine a triangle area when we are aware of the lengths of all three of its sides. It is also known as Heron's formula. Heron's formula can be used to determine several triangle kinds, including cycloline, isocline, and equilateral triangles. Using Heron's formula, we can compute a triangle area without knowing its angle measurement. This is the Heron's formula. This is the figure of the given example. This is the A and the B and the C. The value of A, we have a 145.10 meter, and the value of B is 245 meter, and the value of C have a 225.5 meter. The first step in doing this Heron's formula, first we will write the given value of A, B, and C. The value of A is equal to 145.10 meter, and then the value of B is 245 meter, and then the value of C is 225.5 meter. And then we will use the formula is S is equal to A plus B plus C over 2. Using this formula, we will get the value of S. Using this, that is, first is we write the S. The value of A, we have a 145.10 meter plus 245 meter, and then the value of C is 225.5 meter over 2. And then we will add 145.10 plus 245 plus 225.5 is equal to 615.6 over 2. And then we will divide 615.6 divided by 2. The final answer is a 307.8 meter. And then we will use the next formula. We will use the Heron's formula. We have square root S is equal to S minus A, and then open parenthesis S minus B, close parenthesis, open parenthesis S minus C, close parenthesis. Using this formula, we will get the total of Heron's formula. Using the we'll write the square root. The value of S, we have a 307.8. We'll write 307.8, open parenthesis, S is 307.8 minus natin sa value of A, we have a 145.10, close parenthesis, and then open parenthesis. The value of C is have a 307.8 minus natin siya sa value of B, we have a 245, close parenthesis, open parenthesis. The value of C is 307.8, and then minus ulit natin siya sa value of C, we have a 225.5 meter. And then we will use that square, then we will calculate square root of 307.8, open parenthesis, 307.8 minus 145.10, close parenthesis, open parenthesis, 307.8 minus sa value of B, we have a 245, close parenthesis, open parenthesis, then 307.8 minus sa value of C, they have a 225.5, close parenthesis, equal. We'll get the answer is 88.21 meters squared. This is the final answer.
So we have here our figure and we're going to use cosine law to solve for the unknown. As you can see in the figure, capital ABC stands for the angles, while the lowercase abc stands for the sides. Please remember that angles are opposite to its sides. So angle A is the opposite of side A. So on for B and C. So in this problem, we have given two sides and one angle, and side B is unknown. So how are we going to solve for that? We will use cosine law. Given the formula, we can finally solve by using substitution process with side B as unknown value. Since in the formula, side B is squared, so we will square root it to get the final answer. Once we have a final answer, we can check it via same process and same formula, then try to look at this process. There it much. I hope you learned something from cosine law. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm here to discuss to you what is cosine law. The relationship between a triangle side length and the cosine of its angle can be referred to simply as the law of cosine. The formula for cosine law is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c. But searching for c is not always necessary. Other options include looking for b or a. In that instance, simply substitute the desired value for c squared and cosine c. Also, take note of the formula for Pythagorean theorem if you forget these cosine law formulas, because they may be the same as that. Just add to the formula the minus 2ab cosine c. I have one example here using cosine law. Let's start discussing the problem and how we can use the cosine law. Okay, this is my problem that we will solve using the cosine law. Okay, a triangular lot is located at the intersection of two streets that intersects at a 58-degree angle. The lot's one street is 28 meter long and the other is 42 meter long. To the nearest meter, how long is the back of the lot? So these are figure that we will represent or paano natin may imagine yung problem na to. Okay? So these are A, B, and C. So nandito ang C natin because side by side yung pagkuha natin. Nandito yung B kasi dyan. Okay? So our given for C is 28 meter and for B is 42 meter and our angle is 58 degree. Okay, so cosine law formula, we will use the formula of a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared is minus 2ab cosine a. Okay, a squared is equal to 42 meters squared, or we will substitute our b, or our given for b is 42 and our given for c is 28. Okay, 42 meters squared plus 28 meters squared minus 2 times 42 meter times 28 meters cosine 58 degree. So a squared is equal to 42 meters squared. We will get the answer of 1764 meters squared, and for 28 meters squared we will get the answer of 784 meters squared minus 2 times 42 meters times 28, we will get the answer of 2352 meters squared, and we will copy the cosine 58 degree. Okay, so if we solve for this, or we will try it, is 1764 plus 784 minus 2352 cosine 58 degree, we will get the answer of 1000. We will get the answer of 1301.63. Okay? So, ang hinahanap natin is the value of A. So, we will cancel the squared
And para makancel natin yung square dito sa A, we will use square root, okay? Mag-square root tayo dito, okay? So, square root, both side, di-square root natin siya both side. So, and if you, the square root of 1,301.63 is 36.08 meter. So, these are answer for letter E, okay? For the side A. So, I have here for checking, okay? So, gagamitin naman natin dito yung nakuha natin for A, for the value of A, okay? So, ang hanapin naman natin dito is yung angle niya. Kung magiging 58 ba siya or hindi. Okay, so let's start. 36.08 meters squared. Substitute na lang ulit natin is equal to 28 meters squared plus 42 meters squared minus 2 times 42 meter times 28 meter cosine A. Okay, so this negative 2 times 42 times 28 cosine A, we will transpose it to the other side. Okay, so magiging positive siya because if you transpose, okay, mag-change yung side niya. Okay, so magiging positive 2 times 42 times 28 cosine A is equal to 28 meters squared plus 42 meters squared minus 36.08 meters squared. Saan galing tong 36.08 meters squared? Dito siya galing. So, ito is positive. So, magiging negative siya. Okay? So, 2 times 42 times 28, we will get the answer of 2,352 meters squared cosine A. Tapos, is equal to, if you calculate it on your calculator, okay, we will try. Will 28 squared plus 42 squared minus 36 point, okay, mali. So, 36.08 squared, we'll get answer of 1,246.23 meters squared. So, kailangan natin tagtagin itong 2,352 meters squared. Kasi ang hanapin lang natin dito is yung cosine A. So, we will divide both side by 2,352 meters squared para makancel ito. Okay? So, cancel siya. So, makancel yung meter squared dito kasi division siya. Okay? So, 1,246.23 over 2,352, we will get the answer of 0.53. Okay, we'll check. 1,246.23 divided by 2,352, we'll get the answer of 0.53. Okay, so, pero, angle yung hanapin natin. Okay, so, ito is magiging mag-arctan tayo or shift cosine. So, magiging negative 1 yung cosine niya. So, and ito, gagamitin natin to 0.53. Okay? And you will get answer of 57.99 or 58 degree. So, tama yung solution natin for that. Okay? So, another example using cosine law will be explained by Miss Arajoy Hernandez.
Sine law or the law of sines. In trigonometry, the law of sines, sine law, sine formula, or sine rule is an equation relating the lengths of the sides of any triangle to the sines of its angles. Its formula is sine A over A is equal to sine B over B is equal to sine C over C. The capital letter A is the angle A, the small letter A is the length of side A, capital letter B is angle B, small letter b is the length of side B. Capital letter C is for angle C and the small c is for the length of the side C. So for example, we have a picture of a triangle here with the given angle of 70 degrees as angle A, 55 degrees for angle B, and the length of the side A, which is 12.
So in this problem, we will be finding the value of the side C. Since we are looking for the value of the side C, we will be using the formula small letter a over sine A is equal to C over sine C. So we'll substitute the given values. For the length of side A it is 12 over sine 70 degrees is equal to letter C over sine 55 degrees. So we will be using the cross multiplication. We will multiply 12 by sine 55 over sine 70 degrees is equal to C. So if we solve this, 12 sine 55 degrees over sine 70 degrees, we will have the value of length C as 10.5.
For this lesson, we're gonna talk about the law of sine. So let's go over in the formula. So we have here a triangle with the angle of A, B, and C. Across the angle A is we have side A, and across B we have side B, and across C we have side C. So here in the sign of law, capitalized letter is representing an angle and the small letter is representing sides. So these are the equation that correspond triangle. So side A over sine A is equals to B over sine B equals C over sine C. So you can use this formula to find the missing side or angle. So the three sides of the triangle is always add up to 180 degrees. So angle A plus B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. So for example, we have angle A is equals to 60 degrees and angle B is equals to 70 degrees, and we have side A is equals to 8. So here we're gonna find all the missing angle and sides. So what are the missing angles and sides? So we have angle C, we have side B, and we have side C. So we're gonna write it on the triangle. So we have triangle. So as I said here, we have this is the angle A, it's angle B, and angle C. So we have in the angle A we have 60 degrees. In angle B we have 70 degrees. So as I said before, all sides of a triangle is always equals to 180. So we're gonna have here A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. We're gonna substitute what is our A. So we have 60 degrees plus what is our B. So we have 70 degrees plus the missing angle is equals to 180 degrees. So I'm not gonna use a calculator here. 60 plus 70, we have 130 degrees plus the missing angle is equals to 180. So here we're gonna transpose. So basically we have 180 minus 130 degrees. So the answer is C is equals to 50 degrees. So we get the angle C with 50 degrees. So if we add up the angle A, B, and C, we're gonna get the 180 degrees. So we move on. We have side A. Side A is located at the cross of the angle. So this is our angle A. The cross is this is gonna be side A is equals to 8. Now we're gonna find B. We're gonna use the formula equation to the sine law. So we're gonna have our missing sides. So we're gonna put B, side B is over sine B is equals to any angle that you want. So we have only side A, so we're gonna use A. So we're gonna use side A over sine A. Always remember that when you're using the formula, it's always side over angle, or angle over side equals angle over sides. So yeah, we're gonna substitute this. We're gonna cross section. I cross multiply pala. I'm gonna cross multiply it. So the substitute, what is our side A? So we have 8 cross multiply. What is our sine B? So 70 degrees. So we have times sine 70 degrees is equals. So what is our B? B is our missing. That's we're gonna have to find. So we put B times sine. What is our A? We cross multiply it. So what is our sine A? So we have 60 degrees. We're gonna put there sine 60 degrees. So we are finding the side B. So what we're going to do? So we always multiply what is besides of what are we find. So we're gonna multiply it by sine 60 degrees, so we can cancel it. So sine 60 degree, both sides sine 60 degree. So we're gonna cancel this. We're gonna cancel this. So the remaining will be side B is equals. So we're gonna type it in our calculator, because you can find the answer when you don't have calculator. So we're gonna type, what is it? 8 sine 70. So I have here fraction. That is 8 sine. I don't know if you can see it. Sine 70 degree parenthesis over sine 60 degree. So this is the equation you write to your calculator. So this is the value. So you're just gonna press equals. So the answer is 8.68. We're just gonna use 2 decimal point. So we have the answer 8.68. So 8.68. So here we get the value of the side B. So we're gonna write this. Where is the side B? The sides is always across to the angle. So this is the angle B. The across is here. So side B is equals to 8.68. So what is our missing? What is the only one we're missing? Also, I forget to write it down here. So what is our angle C? We have 50 degrees. So the only missing here is the side C. So we're gonna find also the side C. This is for just exercise. So again, write what are we missing. So we have side C over sine C is equals to, you can use the side B because we have the value of the side B, or you can use the side A again. So here we're gonna use the side A over sine A. So cross multiply, then substitute. So what is our side A? We have the side A is 8. So 8 times sine C, sine, what is our sine C value? We have 50 degrees. So 50 degrees is equals Hope you guys can follow. Now, we're gonna cross multiply C over sine A. So what is our C? C is our missing, so that is what we're gonna find. So write the side C times sine A. What is our sine A? 60 degrees. Here, 60 degrees. So sine 60 degrees. So again, we're finding the C. We're gonna divide both sides by sine 60. Why are we gonna divide it both sides by sine 60? So that we can cancel this, and the only remaining will be side C. So here we have C, side C. Here, there's no space, so I'm gonna just write here. So the remaining equation will be 8 times sine 50 degrees over sine 60 degrees. So we're gonna again type it to the calculator. We're gonna 8 sine, hope you can follow, 8 sine, what is our value? We have 50 degrees. So 50 degrees over, we have sine 60 degree. So just write it down in your calculator. So this is gonna be the equation. Just press equals, and our answer will be 7.07, and we're gonna use 2 decimal points. So beside 7 is 6 higher than 5, so we're gonna round up, so it's gonna be 7.08. Our side C is equals to 7.08. That is our side C. So 7.08. So here we find it all, so it's finished. Let's move on to the next example. And if you ask, what if we are given only one angle and 2 sides? So because this problem is the given is 2 angles and 1 side. So what if we have 1 angle and 2 sides? So this is gonna be the problem. I'm gonna give it.
Hello, let's try to solve this sample 1. Use Heron's formula, cosine law, and sine alpha to calculate the total area of lot property in Batangas City. So we have here our figure with measurements corresponding to its sides. Since all sides are given in the problem, we can get area by using Heron's formula. Here's the formula for Heron's, where capital A stands for area, and small letters ABC stands for the sides, and the S stands for the mean of the sides. Here's the formula for getting the mean. Add all sides and divided by 2. After getting the mean, we can now finally solve for area using Heron's formula by substituting all given values in the problem. Once we have a final answer, we can still use cosine law and sine alpha to check if it's matched, and here's my group mate to explain that. I hope you learned something from Heron's formula. Thank you.
Cosine law. So, ang isa pa pong way sa pagkuha ng area ng triangle or ng isang area ay ang paggamit ng cosine law. So, may example po tayo dito at kukunin po natin yung area ng cosine A. So, ang formula po sa pagkuha ng area ng cosine A gamit ang cosine law ay A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. So, yung values po niya ay isa-substitute lang po natin. So, for letter A, we have 315 meters. Letter B is 246 meters. And letter C is 428 meters. So, kapag sinubstitute po natin yan sa formula, magiging 315 squared is equal to 246 squared plus 428 squared minus 2 times 246 times 428 cosine A. So, para po maalis yung negative value dun sa negative 2 times 246 times 428 cosine A, ita-transpose po natin sila para po mag-change po yung sign niya. So, magiging 2 times 246 times 428 is equal to 246 squared plus 428 squared minus 315 squared. 2 times 246 times 428 is equal to 210,576 meters squared cosine A. And yung 246 squared plus 428 squared minus 315 squared is equal to 144,475 meters squared. So, since ang kinukuha nga po nating value is cosine A, we will divide both sides by 210,576 meters squared para po makancel yun and matira na lang po si cosine A. So, since na-cancel na po natin siya, ang matitira na lang po sa ating solution ay 144,475 meters squared over 210,576 meters squared, which is equal to 0.68609433,174. So, kapag tinype po natin ito sa calcu ng arc cosine A, ang magiging sagot po niya is 46 degrees, 40 minutes, and 41.77 seconds. So, same process lang po para po sa pagkuha ng cosine B and cosine C. And kapag po pinag-add po natin yung tatlong final answer, dapat po ay equal po siya sa 180 degrees.
So in this video, I'm gonna check my groupmate answer. Rubelimbo for answering this, getting this angle for angle A, B, and C. And this is our figure. And checking RJ Hernandez's answer in area using Heron's formula. So I'm gonna use the equation or formula. Area is equals to 1/2 BH because it is a triangle. I'll add the sine alpha. So substitute angle A, base times height. So you can choose whatever will be the first because the equation we'll be using is multiplication. So I'm just gonna write 1/2 times 428 meter. I'm just not gonna write the m, so it's clean. 428, which is our base, times our height. Oh, rather 246 our base and our height is 428. So just 246 times sine. Oh, rather I forgot the parentheses. So sine the angle. So I'm gonna use angle A first. So 46 degree, 41 minutes and 41.77 seconds. So you're just gonna type it in our calculator. So I'm gonna type this equation in our calculator. Don't mind my father sing if you heard it. So 1/2, as you can see, I put the 1/2. So we're gonna input this equation in your calculator. So 428 times 246 times sine. We're gonna use the angle A. So this is the angle A value. So sine 46 degree, 40 minutes, 41.77 seconds. Just click, so you can see this is the value of angle A, times it by sine, and 246, 428, then 1/2. So just click equals. So you can get this value. So 38292.69. So we're gonna input this value in our calculator. So when you put it, the answer will become 38,299.17. So I made the correction. This is not my answer because I typed the wrong input in our calculator. So you must double check your value in your calculator. So our answer is, so you can see, this is the 1/2 for times 428 times 246, and the other value is times sine over angle A, which is this. So when you equal, the answer will become 38,000. So 38,299.17. So as you can see, RJ Hernandez answer in Heron's formula is 38,299.17, and also we get the area of what RJ Hernandez answer is the same. So area A or the value of angle A is correct. So again, we're gonna check the angle B using the same formula. Area is equals to 1/2 BH because it's triangle sine alpha. So we're gonna substitute the value. So base times height. So for 28 meter, I'm just not gonna write the meter. So times base, I mean rather height, which is 315, times sine. What we gonna use, what angle we gonna use? So we check the A. So in this equation, we're gonna use the angle B. So what is the angle for B? So 34 degree, 37 minute, 17.43 seconds. So again, you're just gonna input it in your calculator. So when you input 1/2, again, you must double check your value in your calculator so you don't get the wrong answer. So times 428 times 315 times sine. Don't forget the parentheses when you times it to sine because it will be error when you click the equals button. So sine, the value of B, so 30 degree, 37 minutes, 17.43 seconds. Don't forget the close parenthesis or else it will gonna error again. So just click equals. So we get the answer again, 38,299.17. So 38,299.17. So again, our answer in angle B is the same as our answer in angle A, and the same answer as RJ Hernandez final answer using Heron's formula. So it means it's correct. Now we're gonna check the angle C. So again, using the formula of area is equals to 1/2 times BH sine alpha. Again, substitute. Area is equals to 1/2 BH. So we're gonna use the angle C. So base times height. base times height. I mean, this one is the height. So if you put 246 times 315 times sine the angle value of angle C. So it is 98 degree 42 minutes and 0.80 seconds. Close parenthesis. Again, you're just gonna type the value in your calculator. So again, 1/2 times 246 times 315 times sine the angle value of C, because we're checking angle C. So 98 degree 42 minutes 0.80 seconds, close parenthesis, click equals button. So again, we're gonna get the 38,299.17 value or answer. So A area is equals to 38,299.17. So again, we have the same answer in angle A and angle B and angle C. The same answer as RJ Hernandez used Heron's formula. So it means our figure 1 is done and our angle is also correct and area is also correct. Hope you guys learn how to check your answer, and yeah. So what? The joke lang. And there we go, we match the final answer in the Heron's formula. So our final answer is correct too. Sorry for that. For last part, we will present again another figure example so you guys can learn more and to understand. The next presenting is my group mate Henlin Lokmai. Thank you, hope you guys learn.
Let's start. For sample number 2, given the measurement of 436 meter, 284 meter, and 317 meter, get the total area using Heron's formula, cosine law, and sine law. Okay, I will use Heron's formula. So this is our representation for this given measurement. Okay, so 317 meter, 284 meter, 436 meter. Using Heron's formula, you'll use S is equal to A plus B plus C all over 2. And for to get the area, or the total area, we will use square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. Okay, S muna yung hanapin natin, okay? 284 plus 436 plus 317 over 2, and we will get the answer of 518.5. Okay? So, for our area, we will get the total area. Okay, this is square root of 518.5 times 518.5 minus 284 times 518.5 minus 436 times 518.5 minus 317, and we will get the answer of 44,958.34 meters squared. Kasi pag area, laging may squared siya, okay? So, para maging tama rin tayo, or para makasiguro tayo na tama, computin pa rin natin. Okay? 518.5 times 518.5 minus 284 times 518.5 minus 436 times 518.5 minus 317, and we will get the answer of 44,958.34 meters squared. So Another formula that, or using the cosine law, will explain to you by Miss Henlin Lukmay.
Cosine law. Cosine law is a trigonometry rule. The cosine of one of a spherical triangle arc is equal to the sum of its cosine and those of the other's arc, as well as the sine of those arcs and the cosine of the angle that separates them. And then this is the example how to get the cosine law. The example is given the measurement of 436 meter, 284 meter, and 317 meter. Get the total area using the Heron's formula, cosine law, and sine law. This is the figure of example. This is the B and this is the A, B, and C. The first step is we will get the value of A, B, and C. The value of A is 284, and then the value of B is 436, and the value of C is 317. And then we will write the formula of cosine law is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2A and B cosine C. The value of C, this is 317. 317 squared is equal to the value of A, we have a 284 squared, and plus the value of B, we have a 436 squared minus 2. The value of A have a 284, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, open parenthesis. The value of B is 436, close parenthesis, cosine C. And then we will round off. We have a 2, open parenthesis, 284, close parenthesis, and 436, close parenthesis, cosine C. Then is equal to 284 squared plus 436 squared and minus 317 squared. And then we will multiply this to get the answer. We have a 2, open parenthesis, 2, open parenthesis, 284, close parenthesis, open parenthesis, 436, close parenthesis, is equal to 247,648 cosine C divided by both sides 247,648. And then this other side we will add, have a 284 squared plus 436 squared, and then minus sa C. The value of C is 317 squared. The final answer is 170,263 divided by 247,648. 263 divided by 247,648 is equal to C is equal to 0.6 87 52189, and then 0.687520 189. We will shift sign is equal to 46 degree 33 minute and 57.13 seconds. This is the final answer of the cosine law example. And then, the next is sine law will be explained by RJ Herrera.
Okay, so now, same problem and same figure pa din yung gagamitin natin. But, let's try naman to calculate the area using area of a triangle and sine alpha if we will still get the same answer as Heron's. Okay, so ang goal natin dito sa problem na to ay makakuha ng sagot na same as the answer dun sa ating Heron's. Okay, so sa problem na to ay gagamit ngayon tayo ng formula na area is equals to 1 over 2 times base times height times sine alpha. Okay, so after natin maisulat yung formula, substitute na lang din natin yung bawat value na hinihingi dito. So A is equals to 1/2 times 284, since yun yung base ng ating triangle here, times 436 kasi yun yung height ng ating figure here, times sine 46 degree 31 and 57.13 seconds. Ayun. So, after natin ngayong ma-substitute lahat ng value, pwede na ngayon natin tong i-apply and i-solve sa ating calculator. Okay, so ang nakuha natin ngayong sagot ay 44,958.34 meters squared. Okay, so ito na ngayon ang ating area.